Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, my name is Brittany and I film videos based around the paranormal and mythological beings. So if that's something that you think might interest you, quickly go ahead and click that subscribe button. Real quick, before we actually dive into the video, I wanted to briefly talk about what we're going to be doing today. So today we're actually doing a white candle ritual, and I did just want to kind of talk to you guys that anytime you try to communicate with the spirit realm, you risk the chance of contacting something dark. But, you don't want to disrespect the spirits. Just want to be genuine if you ever do try to communicate with them. And in all realism, you can communicate with them sitting there, talking. You don't need a ritual. You don't need a Ouija board. You don't need a spirit box. There's so many different ways of actually communicating with the spirit realm. So I came across this one, and personally, I absolutely just love candles. My personal favorite place to get candles is Bath & Body Works or White Barn candles. But absolutely love candles. We always have at least one in our home at all times. But today we're actually just going to use a different one, not one from Bath & Body Works, just because it has a single flame, and I figured that it would be a lot easier to kind of discern what is happening. So before we dive into the video and us actually doing the ritual, I did want to go over the rules of it, just kind of what you do. So step 1 would be lighting a white candle. Step 2, you want to focus on the person that you wish to speak to. So obviously all spirits are always welcome to communicate with me, but I am going to focus on my father. He passed away this past April, so the end of April, April 26th. So I'm going to be focusing on him. And hopefully, he will reach through. I do believe that he has given me certain signs and stuff. I've seen orbs. Now, I don't know that it's him, but I like to believe that it is. Hopefully, he will reach through to us. Now, the next one would be you would grab two small pieces of paper, write yes on one, no on the other one, and you're going to place them on each side of the candle as closely to the candle as you possibly can. Now, you're also going to add salt to the candle, add the candle wax, as a way to bind the spirit to the candle and ask the spirit if it's with you. So the way that this ritual works, you guys, is depending on which way the flame goes, it's yes or no to the question. So if the flame starts wavering this way, would be probably put yes on that side. That would be a yes, and then if it's this way, it'd be no. So again, I do just want to stress the fact that, anytime that you purposely reach out to the spirit realm, you do risk encountering something dark. But obviously that is not our intention here. And I just want to say that if you do, try to reach out to the spirit realm with any method, that, just be safe and be smart about it. And I wouldn't do anything dark. So anything that's summoning a demon, I'd kind of try to stay away from those. So without further ado, let's dive into the ritual. Hey guys, so I'm sorry I'm talking a little bit quieter. Sebastian's actually sleeping, because I just figured it'd be better if he was sleeping for this. So we're going to actually do the ritual. So the first, I actually have smoky quartz and obsidian. Both are to repel negative energies, negative spirits, things like that. So I do have these here. So you light the white candle. And we're going to focus on the person you wish to speak to. Oh. We're going to try to speak to my dad, which, as I said before, he passed away at the end of this past April. So hopefully he will want to, it's like a really weird reflection. I just see it out of the corner of my eye. Hopefully he will want to speak with us through this. You can't really see the flame. It's like weird. You see it? Yeah. Okay, so I am sorry. The flame is really hard to actually see which way it's going. Eventually I'll have a better camera. So doing these things will be a whole lot easier. But we're still going to try it because I do think that, maybe my dad will channel through. Obviously, all spirits are welcome to communicate. We live in a complex, so I'm sure that a decent amount of people pass. We also live right across from a cemetery, so there's that. Okay, so the next thing, we're gonna try to reach out to my father. So then let's grab 2 small pieces of paper, write yes and no on them, which I have already done. So by the way, you guys, I'm not used to being up late, and it's not even late, but I'm also a mom, so I have an excuse. So we're going to put them as close as possible, and I'll actually take a picture of that. Salt to the candle wax to bind the spirit. Okay, so this is my salt. That's a lot of salt. Okay, so I know that you guys can't really tell, but the flame is very, very strong. I know like different variations of the flame means different things. Okay, so Dad, are you with us? I think it's one more time. It's just moving around like in both directions a lot. But did you notice that it didn't start swaying until I asked that?
Yeah. Well, it's not really a question you could answer no to. Even if by no,
it's still like
it's
you're
still
still
yes.
There. But if it's somebody else.
Oh, that's true.
So Jeff is actually sitting right by me. So that's the other person you'll hear. He doesn't really want to be in the video, but he is supporting me. We're going to try this again. Dad, are you with us? That looks like a no, right?
You can't really tell if it's moving that way, just because I'm looking.
Yeah, it's definitely more this way. Okay, so I'm going to name a couple other people who had passed to see if it's them, and then we're going to try to talk to whichever spirit that we might have contacted. Grandpa, are you with us? That looks more like a yes.
Yeah.
what to ask now. Oh, did you see that?
That was for me. Because I breathed out my nose.
Are there multiple spirits here? It's a yes. And it goes no. No, that's definitely a yes. Are you spirits, are you people who have passed in this complex? That's definitely a yes. Did you see it went right over? Right? You saw that?
Yeah.
It's very strong though. It's not like, it's not flickering.
Yeah. It's a quality.
It's a quality.
That's a quality flame right there.
Are you evil? It's pointing to no though, but it did flicker a lot when I asked that. It's definitely pointing to no, so that's good, but it did like, the flame kind of went crazy. Are you okay?
I'm just watching. I don't want to affect it by breathing on it.
Are there any of Jeff's past relatives here with us right now? That's a yes. Okay, so maybe he showed up now, because it was a no both times.
Yeah.
Dad, are you here? Still a no. That's a very strong no. Are there spirits always here in this apartment with me? No. It says no.
Okay.
Do any of you want to hurt us? No. No, that's a good thing. Yep. Was it you that moved my fairy amulet a few months back? No. Are you my guardian angel? No again. Are there multiple spirits in this room with us at this moment? No. That's a nose.
There's not a lot of yeses with this.
That might affect it now.
It's fun, yeah. No,
Yeah.
there's a vent over it. I'm gonna shut it off.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask a few more questions. So Jeff is actually just going to go and shut off the AC because we're actually sitting right under a vent and we don't want that to affect it. So I'm just gonna wait a minute for it to shut off. So the AC is now off, so no chance of that affecting it. Is my dad in a safe place? That's a yes. That's good. That's a very strong yes.
That's good.
I guess I just want to say thank you for communicating with us. And it was a pleasure speaking with you. Grandpa, if that was you here, I love you. And Dad, if you were here and, just either didn't have enough energy or it's just being more on the quiet side, I do really love you as well. And thank you, any spirit who took the time to speak with us. And we will talk to you next time. Oh my gosh, that's bright.
It's very bright.
I was very tired. Oh my gosh.
No, you don't.
Oh, I do.
You look good.
My eyes are so...
You have the impressions from my childhood.
My eyes are not adjusting.
Alright, Athena. It's pretty. Standing out here, Sebastian's crying on the changing table. You can't see.
My eyes aren't adjusting very well. Yeah, I'm not gonna say like 100% certain that this works, but I did think that, it was pretty crazy. Each time I asked if my dad was here, I got no. So I think it's crazy that if it's a weird coincidence. I don't really believe in coincidences, but it would be a weird coincidence if he was here and like this didn't work and it wasn't, and it said no every single time. Just the fact that I said no 3 times, I think is very like strange. I did phrase some of the questions slightly differently, and some of the answers did like coincide with each other. Like the if anything evil was here, or if they wanted to hurt us, like both of those were no, and that did coincide. So I'm not going to say, because anything with, I do believe in the spirit realm, believe in the fairy realm, believe in all of that, and you can just, like I said before, you can just sit and talk to the spirit realm. You don't need a ritual, you don't need a Ouija board, you don't need a spirit box, and you can just sit there and you can do it. But it's basically, what you believe is the truth, and like what you believe actually is your own evidence. So, I think for the most part this worked. Like, I do believe that my grandfather has been around me since he has passed. I've had other, he passed when I was in 8th grade. I've had other experiences that led me to believe that he was around me. Like, my dad used to see a shadow that would disappear into my bedroom, and like it'd start in his bedroom and he'd follow it at night and it would disappear into my bedroom. And he would also have dreams of my grandfather where he would follow him and he would disappear into my bedroom, like kind of just letting him know that I was being looked after. So I also believe that if you guys haven't seen it yet, I'll leave the link down below, but my childhood ghost video, I do describe one of my paranormal experiences, and the one with the in the kitchen, that one I do believe was my grandfather, because dressed basically exactly the same. And I've also had like other things that I'll share later on with you guys that, oh no, actually I did share it. And also, if you guys watch my Something Grabs Me in the Middle of the Night video, which I'll also leave that down below, that one, part of it, I explain the interaction that my grandfather was saying, basically through my phone, that you know, there was danger and he was there to protect. And it was the only time that like certain things added up with these apps, and it was just crazy. But definitely go check those out. But I don't know, I definitely want to try this one again, hopefully with a better camera, so you guys can actually see the flame. I mean, I hope that you guys trust the, like, what I said. Obviously, I would have loved if my dad were to come through, and I definitely want to try this again to see if he can. But I do have a little bit of relief knowing that he is in a good place, a safe place. So let me know what you guys think of this video and of this ritual, and if you have ever tried anything like it. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. It would literally mean the world to me, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, afternoon, or night, whichever time you're viewing this, and I will see you guys next time.